Hi guys, so I recently finished up my little traveler's notebook that I just created using the Craft Consortium Candy Christmas. I thought it was really cute. I started it with during a live video that we had done and just needed to finish it up, so I added another insert, folder, and all these things, and then I realized I didn't put anything on the top, right? Usually I have things coming out of the top here. Generally little clippies and, just ribbon things, I don't know. But I thought, you know what, this will be a perfect time to use this guy. So I had just picked this up from HSN. It's the Crafter's Companion Festive Create a Bow. And I kind of showed you guys, it says it creates 10 bows, or 10 types or styles, I guess. And I was so blown away because I didn't realize it had all these other cute little things to go along with it, like poinsettia and holly and stuff, which of course I have a million poinsettia and holly dies, but I can never get enough. And so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll use these to create my little bows. They are on the larger size. I mean, even the smaller one, a little bit bigger than I normally would do, but I can probably put one or two on here. I want to do some with felt. Maybe I'll do some just to show you. Like this one obviously is a different style. Probably for my book itself, it'd probably be this guy. And then we have tails. You don't have to have tails. Like obviously these tails match this design. This one's just plain. I wonder if, even if I don't use these, because I probably won't use these. Yeah, they layer over each other perfectly. So if you wanted that background dye for that one, you do have it. So what I'm going to do, I love the way the holly's in here, but this one's going to be too big, for what I want. Even from here to here, that's a pretty good size bow. That's like a 2.5 or maybe 3-inch bow, right? Because you're going to fold it over. So let me just grab some felt, because I'm going to cut some from felt. Now if I do felt, I probably won't do this inlay. It is pretty intricate. With felt, you want to be very careful, right? Like if you were going to do it, I would probably do it with this one, because it's a little bit larger in between, but this is very swirly and all these fun things. So a lot of times your felt will just basically fall apart. But what's nice is that these are inlays, so you don't have to use that, and then you have a background layer. Same thing with this one. You have like this cool little stripe look, or don't use it, or use them both, right? Layer them up. Same thing here, same thing with these guys. So I love that. This one is what it is. It's stuck on there. It's not an inlay. And then of course all these other cute little bits. But let me grab some felt. We'll start with that, and then we'll try out some paper bows too. I already plugged in my hot glue gun, and I'm going to use hot green, or like a lime green, should I say, and like a hot pink. I probably would have gone a lighter pink if I had it. This is nice and firm. This is Arteza felt. But the other one that's like the lighter pink that would match this better is kind of floppy, and I don't really, well, you know what, that's not true. Not that I don't like it, I just prefer to use firm felt, but this firm stuff does crease, so the other one is kind of nice, but it just doesn't hold its shape as well, so you know what I'm saying, it can get crunched. So anyway, or like get floppy, right? So I'm going to use actually both of these, because now I think about it, we have this little guy. Let me think if I want to use, yeah, so let's use this one for the small one, and then this guy, you can layer these guys together, so I think that'll look really cute. I'm not going to use, why am I not going to use tails? Not tails, but like this background piece, I was wondering. Because if I do that, I probably need it to be bigger than this piece. Let me see. That's going to fold over. I mean, it'll be very, not super noticeable, but we can try it. So let's go with this one here, and also the little bit that goes around, since I am making it a little, like this is the one you would want, but I really don't want the thing to be that huge, I'm going to use this strip. It's a little bit wider probably than I need. Well, you know what? Let's not do that one. Let's go ahead and use this smaller one, this guy. Actually, there's a few different ones. I didn't even notice that one before, but I'll use this guy. And I'll also cut it from green. So, I'm going to take this to my marquee right quick. And what I've shown you guys before with the marquee, you can definitely cut felt. If it doesn't cut out real well, you can just use the metal shim. But, I'm just going to grab a folder. I must have hundreds of folders right next to me. It's ridiculous. I need to go through that and arrange it better. So let's say I run this through and it doesn't quite, and actually I would run it right back too. So I went forward, now I'm going backwards. Backwards, I don't know. Yeah, it's cut. And that's because it's this kind of felt. If it's the kind that's a little bit floppier, you might have a little harder time just because it's really soft. I don't know how to explain that. But I'm going to go ahead and run through these other 3 pieces, and I will be right back. Okay. This time I only ran it through one time because I forgot that I went forward and back. And look at that, it's just fine. Looks great. Let me replace these before I misplace these. Okay, sorry, my timer went off. Alarm to go get my son. But I have these pieces here, and I just grabbed a paper clip right quick. Oh, I have some other stuff that maybe, I just saw this pack that I haven't put away of these little rhinestones, but I don't know if any of them go. Maybe the pink one, huh? You can pop it in the center. Okay, so for these guys, usually if this is paper, I kind of train it. And you can see this stuff wants to crease already because it's just very firm. But all we're going to do, actually, let me check. If these guys meet up in the center or overlap. I guess you can do either way, because if I put them one and then the other, you see that? But if we overlap them, it gives a slightly different look. Really what you want to do is line up the edges, so I guess they are one and then the other. Kind of interesting. So I'll take this guy and pop it there. Take this one and pop it here. And again, it's giving a little bit of a crease. You see that? Instead of being nice and round. But I do like these firmer ones, so I don't know what to tell you. But it does crease. Okay. And this one, I'm also going to just, it looks like it meets in the center one and the other. Oh, this stuff is even firmer. Wow. This one's like really thick. A little over. Basically, I'm lining up the round areas. My goodness. Not my favorite look on this one. This is very starchy. I'm like, I like these because they're so firm, but now they're too firm. So anyway. And then I'm going to put a little hot glue there just to hold it so I don't have to worry about it when I bring the other piece over. And this could be paper, of course. And then I guess we can put it on this too. Like I said, it probably won't even show up. And some people like to put this piece behind their paper clip, like the paper clip could have gone in between these layers. And I guess we can do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm using the longer side of the paper clip up so that obviously this clips in to your paper or wherever. Okay, and I just placed that. There's no, like I said, it's just barely noticeable. And what we want to do is wrap this around in the easiest way. So I'm going to start here. Okay, I'm going to hold that because I don't want it to fall when I come around. Or open up, should I say. Oh, I have my little quilt. I kept the ones the other day from reviewing the die press one because now I can use it. Use all those pieces. You can put glue in here if you like, but I rather just not. And I'll just go around to this area. And I'm keeping it as firm as I can. And I'm going to put more glue right here. And bring this guy in. And I just grabbed it there, but maybe if you need like a tweezer or something can help you do that. So it looks nice and neat. I'm gonna let that sit before I remove that extra glue. Okay, I'll be right back. And when the glue gets hot, you know, cool enough to how you just pick it off and you're good to go. So that's our little bow. Super quick, super easy. What I was saying is that maybe I can put a little gem, but I don't know if I want to. It looks so nice and crisp right now. You know, and then what size and all that, I don't know. But we could pop something on there. Oh, that actually looks very cute. What about this blue color, just to bring that blue in, huh? Because there's blue in the paper. That one's too big. I like the size of that one. Let me find the right color and size stone. My goodness, this is going to take longer than I thought. I'll be right back. Bummer. I went through pretty much all of them, and they do have the teal one, but this is not the size I want. I feel like this one is the perfect size. So I do have this blue one, so I'll go with blue, but I like the teal color better. Okay. So let's place that on there. Fun. Alright. Let me put this guy away. Well, you know what? No, we'll keep it out. Because on bows, sometimes I do like using a hot glue gun just because it sets up faster than glue. And I will be right back. Okay, so I'll just take this and just pop it on somewhere in here. For now, I usually like having 3, like for each of my inserts, having one. So I'll probably put pom-poms on the other one. It was just literally a pom-pom. I stick it on a paper clip and I'm done there. So there's that one. Very simple, right? Let me put this over here. So with these other ones, what I can do is just kind of run them through. Obviously this one's just very plain. It's going to do some embossing. It's flat. This guy's huge. I don't really have too much of an interest in that one, but I do want to try out these other guys here. So let's say, this one's interesting because it has little holes, like if you were to put a brad through it or something, but I don't know how that really helps anything. Let me see how they used it over here. Yeah, I'll say it's this one. It looks just normal, but I guess just another way to do it if you want to put a little brad. Maybe even put two of them together and have them kind of offset like this from each other on that same brad, you know. Let's do that one. And then we'll do the inserts, of course. And I'm trying to think what I want to do. White and red. Red and green is like typical. Actually, they did red and green in here, but I'm thinking white and red. So let's do white. Ooh, nope, that's not gonna fit on there. We have another piece of white paper. So let's run this one through like this. And then I'll also run it through red paper. And we can do some tails also, just to make this one a little bit different. So, let's see, we have that. And then we're just gonna go, let's go with this guy. It's a little smaller, I don't know. Ooh. And I said maybe we wanted to add tails, huh? Do you think that'll be okay? That size tail? We have these really big ones. We can try this one, see what it looks like. So I'll run this also through red paper, so I'll have that. And then this, and this, whenever I go to run it through the red paper, I will put them down like this, and I will tape them so that they don't move through some red paper, right? So we have the little holes. And red. I'll be right back. It's so funny because these tails look so tiny. But I'm like, what did they use in the image there? They used this guy, and they basically cut it in half and just put one on one side, one on the other. You see what I'm saying? Because otherwise, there's no way to do that. So just another idea. Very cute. Let's see how this came out. Again, taped down so those dies don't move. Ooh, very nice. And so again with this, you know, we train them up. I'm going to glue these together, but I'm still going to train them up. Now, if you wanted to, you could do this one on its own and then do this one on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So you have double layers of double bow. But I'm going to glue them together. But let me train this guy up a little bit too, because this is going to be a little trickier just because we are gluing. And it feels very flimsy because the way it has that hole there. So it just feels like not a lot going on there. Okay, so let's get this glued down. And I just like the edges to be really stuck down in this part. I'm not too picky. And here I'll put a little glue here and there. And those ends, I guess. Let's glue these guys together. Very pretty. And I'll probably just do one more just to show you guys, like if you want to do some embossing, that'll give a different look. And you'll still have an awesome bow. Okay, so now that I've kind of trained it, but I'm going to let it set up just a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. There's a little holly that fell out of there. Is so cute. Look at, they're adorable. Like if I had them in green or something. Really cute. I just realized I didn't even have to clean them out. They came out so clean. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of training these. And basically that little circle's going to line up, I suppose. So we have that. Ooh, and whenever I do this, I'm curling it until it gets to where it needs to be. And that way, if you don't want to smash it completely flat, it still kind of give me, look at that. These are two very thick papers and it even tore, which is interesting. I've never seen that before, but you know, whatever. Even with the training of it, crazy. That's why you do that kind of rolling and whatever is to keep it nice, but I'm not going to be so careful on the second one since the first one tore anyway. So I'll just hold that down. And basically this little tail, if you're going to use the tails, or the ribbon ends, are going to go last. I might have to trim it down. So for this part, I'm also just going to get that going a little bit. Put a little bit of glue on this back side. What's funny is this looks better than the other side. You know what? Ugh. I'm going to treat this as the back, as the front, sorry. I like the way it looks better than what's actually the front side. So let's do that. And then we'll bring this around. And then up here. Now I want to see how much of this is left. Oh, perfect. Sometimes you have a big strip, you can just cut off the end, or you keep rolling it. It depends on how much extra you have. If you have a lot of extra, you can just do another round. But if it's only enough to like stick up right here, then you don't want that, obviously. I would just cut off the excess, right? So I'm going to hold this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's ready. So I'm going to put this on here, but I'm going to cut that top part off. And then I'll just place it on here. I suppose you can cut off as much or as little as you like. Like, even that looks a little bit too much. Let me cut more of that off. I don't really like it. It's going to be a little bit lower. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. There we go. And that is just another bow. It's about 2.5 inches. And too bad the paper cracked. Alright, I'm gonna let that set up. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then we'll try out one other style. Okay, so I said that we would try this one because it's different, but again, you can use that inlay and it'll have that cool look. I just want to run this through and then emboss it, and that way you have that, what that looks like. Let's use this one. Ooh, in the background. I know, my pretty little flowers. We're not using any of those things today, but again, I mean, you can make something gorgeous and pop it right in the center. That'd be really pretty. What color? You know, it doesn't have to be Christmas. That's the other thing. So let's just do something fun. Do these fit on here? Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna run that through. I'm gonna really hold it while it's going through the marquee so it doesn't move, because that's like perfect. And then run this through too. Okay, look at the clearance I left myself, and it worked. Okay, great. I'll be right back. I have these two pieces. I'm just gonna run this one through. This one already has this little stitching, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. This one I will run through some kind of folder that fits in the marquee, because I was just like, oh, this is cute, little dots, but I had to pull out another machine for that. So let me find something, and I'll be right back. And what's funny is that this piece in the back, you're not going to see it anyway, so even if it's sticking out a little bit, it doesn't matter. We really want this area to be embossed, so with the direction, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Now, if you want to run a little ink over that or something to make it pop, that'd be great. Such a weird day, guys. It's like overcast. It's like overcast in here, too. It's overcast in my craft room for some reason. Let's see here. Okay, same thing with this. You know, this is very, very thin paper. And I want to say it's from... No, it can't be. I think it's basil, but no, that cannot be basil paper. That would be all thin. That makes no sense. Okay, so it looks like these just kind of meet somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to put... Ooh, did not want to get glue on the other one, but I did. So I'm going to put glue on that one. And glue on... I'm going to hold that side down first. I'm kind of angling them towards each other. I don't want to touch that because it's really hot, but I want to show you guys what it looks like on the other side. Okay, so generally I angled them towards each other. You don't have to do that. You can just make it more out towards the outside. But that's all you're doing. You're just putting one and then the other. And I will put this one first like I did before. Just kind of eyeballing with that. So cute. Okay, and then this one. There's a lot going on in this one. Oh, I didn't cut a center. Oopsie. Hold on. Those are falling apart anyway. So let me hold on to those. Let me look at the other side and see how it looks. Very cute. If you like this side, then use this side. You see how it kind of like bumps up over or this way? But it's really meant to be shown on this side. And now that I forgot that center piece, let me take this and grab a center. I think I'll... should we use this wide one? No, I don't like that. Okay, so I'll use the little thinner one. So it's nice to have all these different options. And look at this little bow. So cute. You can do a bow and a bow. Really cute. This thinner one. I'll run this through right quick. I'll be right back. So my little piece here. I'm just going to stick this on here. And, you know, this is a little bit big for this guy, not going to lie. But I'm sticking it to the back there. How cute would it be to do two of them? Like one like this and one the other direction? Should we do that? I think I have. Do I? Let's see. Do I have enough? Oh, that is so funny. Okay, if I do it just right, I'll have enough. Let me run this through because I do think that's very cute. And I'll be right back. The back tails be stitched and the top not? I don't know, guys. But anyway, the one with the stitching does go with this guy. See how it has like stitching around the edge? And I suppose that's the only one. And again, I just kind of am playing. And you can stack bows, like bow types, if you like, you know, whichever one, and then another. Just stack them up. How cute would these be made out of felt and into a little headband? Put on a headband for like a baby, or you know, a headband for a child or for yourself if you like wearing bows still. Let's see here. Cute. Okay. I'm going to start with this piece here. Yeah, I'm having too much fun with this. Lots of ways to stack it. And then again, it doesn't have to just be Christmas, so that's kind of what I'm trying to show you with this one. And should have maybe gone with a thicker band, but that's okay. Trying to get this as nice as I can. Then back through here. Again, this is just paper, so you know. And I'm trying things out. Maybe I'll go with the thicker band next time. Actually, if I wanted to go with the thicker band, I can put it on there right now. But if you want the thicker one, it's kind of weird because it's already gouging the sides of this bow, so I don't know if you went thicker how that would work out, but that's okay. And again, stack up different types. Oh, you guys. Yeah, you can, you know, zhuzh your bow however you like when you're done. How cute. Sorry about the lighting, it is crazy, but there's little hearts on my bow, little stitching in the back. We have that one, and my little one from my book. Lots of fun ways. Again, I did put the little tails on this one. You can barely see them. I'll show you if you had this guy, they would stick out just a little bit behind there. And again, just mix and match and have fun. I mean, there's lots of ways to play with this set. I'm very happy with it. This bow is huge, and you would just stick that one together, do it again, and then layer them kind of in the middle here. Put this big guy in between, and you have that big bow. And then just you put the tails on the back, right there. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope that was fun. And I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.